Joey standing here. Joey, check. Checking the mic right here on Facebook Live. I'm holding the Silver Dollar City microphone with a Silver Dollar City mic flag and checking the mic. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us here today. Today is the big day. That's right. My name is Joey with Silver Dollar City, and we are here inside of the beautiful and spacious Red Gold Heritage Hall live at Silver Dollar City. That's right. Your eyes do not deceive you. We are live right now. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Hopefully you've been waiting for it too, because today is the big reveal. In just about 14 minutes right now, we are going to be announcing the biggest attraction ever at Silver Dollar City. It's our largest investment ever. It's our largest attraction ever, and that's coming up in just about 14 minutes. So ladies and gentlemen who are watching right now, whether on your phones, on your tablets, or your computers, call your friends, call your family, and let them know they still have time to get in front of their screens right now, because we are just a few minutes away from announcing something very, very big and something very exciting. And for you right now who's watching, you may need a break. You may need to go grab some popcorn. You could be a late riser. You want to have something to eat. Go. You have time right now, and come back. But we are live right now, and we are going to stay live until the announcement begins at 11 o'clock here Central Standard Time at Silver Dollar City in the beautiful Ozark Mountains. So my name is Joey. I'm here with Silver Dollar City. And like I said, today's a big day. It's a big day for us, and it's a big day across the country, because today is National Roller Coaster Day. And in celebration of National Roller Coaster Day, it just so happens we have a gentleman over here who knows a thing or two about roller coasters. His name is Tim Baldwin, and you can tell by his shirt here, he is not only an American coaster enthusiast, but he represents ACE. So Tim, how you doing today?
I am doing great. They're announcing a new coaster. How can you not be excited? This is great. This is super fun news. I love it. I love this time of year when announcements are being made and Silver Dollar City is on the cutting edge of the newest thing.
Now, Tim, for those of you who are watching at home, could you tell me a little bit about ACE, about the American Coaster Enthusiasts, when you were founded, how many members there are? Just give us the rundown.
Sure. We were formed in 1978, so we have our 40th anniversary coming up next year, and we're the world's largest organization of roller coaster fans. And people often think we're a group about roller coasters, but we're really a group about people who are passionate about coasters. So when you get these like-minded people together, we have national events around the country, and we have regional areas where you can do something locally. Silver Dollar City is a great host for us locally, but our national convention is coming to Silver Dollar City next year, just to premiere this new ride. We can't wait.
Now, hold on a second. I think you just broke some pretty big news here. Now, ACE, the official coaster community, 5,000 members. You guys are having your national convention here.
We are having the spring conference here next May. This place is great at hospitality, let me tell you. There'll be behind-the-scenes tours. We'll be riding it before the park opens, after the park closes. Those Q&As with the management and the PR teams and the people on the maintenance construction crews. Those are the events that our members just love. And I'm telling you, this is an exciting announcement. $26 million. I mean, how can this not be a spectacular ride?
Now, Tim, just really quickly, I know that Silver Dollar City, we now have 6 coasters on property right now. We're going to be announcing a new ride here shortly. What would you say to someone who's thinking about visiting Silver Dollar City about the rides that we currently have on park? What are some of your favorites? What do you like about them?
Well, what I love about Silver Dollar City is everything here is unique. You can't do anything here at Silver Dollar City anywhere else in the world, because you guys build one-of-a-kind rides here, and this new ride's not going to be an exception. It's really going to be something. And the fact that you have this incredible terrain to work with, I mean, it's got its challenges building into sides of hills and mountains and things, but that's what makes your rides so spectacular here, because they're unique and original and creative.
Yeah, I think having the Ozark Mountains to kind of base our park around has, like you said, has been a huge help in designing our coasters.
Yes, and like I say, anyone who's never been here before, I can easily recommend this place as a destination no matter where you are in the world, because everything is done, it's just crafted so original and so creative that every time you come back, you know you're in someplace special.
Now, Tim, today's a big day for us. It's National Roller Coaster Day. We're about to make our biggest announcement ever.
Which makes it a big day for us.
But I hear you personally, you have a big milestone coming up. It's something about the number 1,000. What is this?
I've actually been on over 1,000 coasters. I have a friend here today. You'll probably be talking with him. He's approaching his 1,000th.
Okay.
So, we know a thing or two about coasters, and I'm telling you, this news is exciting.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Tim Baldwin, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Glad you could be here.
Dollar City, it's the place to be.
That's right. Or if you can't get here in time, go on ahead and tell your friends to get in front of the computer and watch and look at this, the man of the hour right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of Silver Dollar City Attractions, Brad Thomas. Brad, how are you feeling right now? We're about to make a huge announcement.
Joey, we are making the biggest announcement that we've ever made, and we have made a lot of announcements at Silver Dollar City, but no announcement is as big and as bold as this announcement at this moment, and I am so glad that you took time out of your day to look at this screen and watch the announcement and what we're getting ready to talk about.
Now, without revealing too much, because I don't want to get too into this, because everyone's about to find out here shortly at 11 o'clock, but take us back to the beginning of this process. How long has this been going on, and just kind of walk us through it a bit.
2 years in the making. We've known for several years that 2018 would be the year we would invest significantly at Silver Dollar City, but the project, as specific as it is today, is really 2 years in the making. The name was determined a year ago, and we are incredibly excited about that name. We're incredibly excited about the storyline, and I think as you watch just the reveal of the ride itself, the storyline, the name, you'll see that it all fits so much about Silver Dollar City.
Now, we're talking about 2018 right now. We're talking about the new ride that we're about to announce, but it's still 2017, and we have a pretty big investment, something new that's coming this Christmas. Could you tell us a little bit about that, too?
We have a lot of season left at Silver Dollar City. We're coming up on Southern Gospel Picnic. We've got our Country Music Weekend. We've got our Fall Craft Festival, and then old-time Christmas. Joey, we're known for our thrilling rides, but we are also known for our Christmas event. And Christmas at Silver Dollar City is always extra special. This year, we're opening Christmas in Midtown. We'll talk a little bit about that more in detail in a few minutes, but Christmas in Midtown will make this the biggest Christmas ever at Silver Dollar City. We're investing $1.5 million just in Christmas. So in addition to what we're revealing today from an attraction standpoint, we also have Christmas in Midtown opening first Saturday of November, going all the way through New Year's Day.
Now, Silver Dollar City, like you said, is already known for our Christmas festival. It's the most illuminated park on earth. It's a top 5 holiday destination. What is it about Christmas in Midtown that's so big, and what's so special about this?
A lot of lights and a lot of big light figures and fixtures that will be added into Christmas in Midtown. So we're going to take Christmas up several notches, a lot of adrenaline. And here's a little secret, Joey. Many of the pieces and parts of Christmas in Midtown were created by the men and women right here at Silver Dollar City. 100% LED lighting in Midtown, and it is extra special, but we'll give you more detail as we head into our announcement in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Brad. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I know you've got a lot going on right now. You're about to be stepping on the stage and making the biggest announcement of your career. How do you feel?
Oh my goodness! We made lots of fun announcements. I get excited about all of them. I get excited about our festivals and our shows. But this ride, this day, this moment is extra special.
All right, thank you, Brad.
Thank you.
Go get ready. Go get ready. He's got things to do right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are 5 minutes away right now from our biggest announcement ever. 5 minutes away from the announcement. It's coming up. Now, we have Jeff with us here from Amusement Today. The interviews just keep coming right here this morning. Jeff, how are you doing?
Good. How are you, Joey?
Now, from what I understand, Amusement Today, for the people watching at home who may not know a little bit about it, it's the foremost publication on roller coasters in the amusement industry. Tell us a little bit about amusement today.
Well, actually, it's for the whole amusement faction. So anything. Let's admit this is first and foremost a business. They're putting in a $26 million coaster. You've got to have a way to pay for it. So, amusement industry is a big business. A lot of our companies are listed in the stock market. So it's a huge business. So, yes, and we cover the business aspect of it, the industry itself.
Now, our last big investment in the form of a ride came in 2013 with Outlaw Run.
Yes.
Now, Amusement Today created the Golden Ticket Awards, which some people say are essentially the Oscars of the amusement industry. Now, tell us about Outlaw Run and how that fit into your Golden Ticket Award.
I'm sorry, so repeat the question. Tell us about Outlaw Run.
Yeah, Outlaw Run, and I understand that we won the Golden Ticket Award that year that we opened.
That's right. You did Best New Ride. It came in as Best New Ride, and I've got to tell you that this one is looking to be a strong contender too. Don't have a lot of details, but we know that it's got to be super big, exciting. It's at Silver Dollar City, one of everybody's favorite parks, so it's probably going to be one of the top contenders for Best New Ride of next year as well.
Now, for you, someone who knows, not only the parks in the country, but really the entire world, what is it that makes Silver Dollar City so special in your opinion?
It's a complete package. You've got super friendly employees, fantastic food, beautiful landscaping, the Ozark Mountains, the unique terrain to work with to build a coaster. Put all that together, and you just have a package that's really unique in the amusement industry.
Now, I was mistaken earlier. I was believing that Tim Baldwin with Ace was about to ride his 1,000th coaster, but that's crazy. He's with an American Coaster Enthusiast. He's probably ridden at least 4 times that amount, but you have the big milestone coming up.
A milestone coming up. Yes, probably sometime later this year, I should be hitting my 1,000th coaster. So I'm just catching up to the actual American Coaster Enthusiast. We've got people who are over 2,000, but for me, it's a big milestone.
And that's not, for those of you, that's not 1,000 rides. Individual rides, that's 1,000 different attractions.
That's right. That is 1,000 unique coasters.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jeff, for joining us here today. Jeff with Amusement Today. And get in your seat. We've got a big announcement coming up. So there's some activity that's going on behind us right now. Lisa Rao with our publicity department is kind of prepping the audience on what's about to happen here at 11 o'clock. This room right here in the Red Gold Heritage Hall is filled with community leaders, with VIPs, with government and public employees, and they are here right now. And actually, everyone who's in the building right now is going to be wearing one of these big reveal badges, and they are all super excited about what's to happen. But the cool thing is, for you watching at home, you are getting the exclusive of the announcement. Because yes, these people are here in the audience, but you watching at home, we're getting to get interviews with Brad Thomas, we're talking with Tim, we're talking with Jeff with Amusement Today, with the American Coaster Enthusiasts, and we also have a few more surprises coming up for you guys a little bit later too, during the announcement and even after the announcement, that no one else is going to have the opportunity to see. So thank you guys for joining us here today for this live stream. And like Brad said, 2018 is a big year for us, but 2017, there's plenty of season left. Coming up soon, we have our Southern Gospel Picnic. Immediately followed by that, here at Silver Dollar City, we have the Cowboy and Craft Festival, featuring over 125 craftsmen here on park, and 20 of which are craftsmen that we have never had before, craftsmen that you've never seen. And in addition to that, with the Craft and Cowboy Festival, we have a Wild West show. We have cowboy cooking, and that's in addition to our full complement of over 100 demonstrating craftsmen here at Silver Dollar City that are here every day March through the December. And speaking of December, that's right after Halloween, we transition into an old-time Christmas. And like Brad told us earlier, that is going to be the biggest Christmas festival that we've ever had. It's just one biggest after another biggest. And this year at Christmas, you won't want to miss it. So I would like to extend an invitation to everyone who's watching at home today and who's excited. Don't miss out on 2017, because we have a lot of new and exciting things that are coming up here later this year, and Christmas in Midtown is one of those. Ladies and gentlemen, we're only about 2 minutes away, so be sure to be prepared. 2 minutes away for our biggest announcement ever, a $26 million attraction. And to put that in perspective, Silver Dollar City, a company for almost 60 years, this is our 57th season of operation. And this that we are about to announce is more than double our largest investment that comes before that. More than double. And here's some other things that we know about our investment right now. This new ride that we are about to announce, we don't know much, but what we do know, not only is it a $26 million attraction, but it includes 8,000 yards of concrete. And to put that in perspective, you can fill 12 football fields 4 inches deep with the amount of concrete that is in this new ride. Not only that, there's 830,000 pounds of steel. That is 70 miles of steel bars, all in one compact area right here at Silver Dollar City. This ride that we're about to announce here on National Roller Coaster Day is unlike anything we've ever seen, not only here at Silver Dollar City, not only in the United States of America, but also in the world. That's right, there's going to be nothing Silver City. It's amazing when you think about that, the humble beginnings of this park that opened in 1960, that started with a family vacation to a cave in the Ozark Mountains that leads up to today, our biggest announcement ever. And ladies and gentlemen, I know you've heard enough of me right now, so let's go on to the stage. Prepare yourselves. It's time for the big announcement.
Speed, time, and flight. These are my tools. They say we write our own story. We create each chapter with the choices we make, the people we teach, the life we lead. My story is shaped by others, inventors and creators, great minds with visions of the future. They have captured my curiosity, pushing the boundaries of my soul further with each page.
My father inspires me each and every day. Our family has been measuring time for generations. He teaches me that every passing second provides an opportunity to make our world better.
The concept of time travel, in its simplest form, is the movement between two distinct points of time. The idea of visiting the future or the past awakens the notion that our decisions are not set in stone. There exists the ability to change. The most incredible innovations come from those who believe, those who understand that our future has no limitations.
Gravity is a state of mind, and soon the world will see our newest creation, a machine unlike any other.
We believe in each other. We believe it can be done. We know that each one of us has a unique gift to share. May we all do something that makes a difference in our families, our communities, our schools, and our churches.
Dream big, but more importantly, do good.
Dream big, do good. That is our calling.
Good morning, everyone. You know, we can throw a party, but it's awfully good when people show up. And so we're very thankful that you chose to be here today. My name is Brad Thomas, and for 26 years, I've been getting in my car and heading to work at this place called Silver Dollar City. And most of those days, I've been pretty excited to come to work. But today, this day, this moment is even extra special. And we are honored that you chose to take time to be here today. So we have those of you today who are joining us live. We also have Facebook Live, and we have people that have tuned in from around the world. Live presentation. Fasten your seatbelts because we've got a lot of fun information that we're going to provide you today. And we're so excited that we can tell everything that we've been holding secret for a really long time. Today is August the 16th, and coincidentally, August the 16th, in celebration of the first patent of a roller coaster, is National Roller Coaster Day. So there was no other day that was more appropriate that we would have this special meeting than today on National Roller Coaster Day. This project is 2 years in the making, and we're going to tell you everything that we know about it in just a few minutes. So fasten your restraints, enjoy the ride, as we reveal details on this, the biggest announcement we've ever made at Silver Dollar City. We're going to head into the future, but before we head into the future, we're going to take a little journey to the past.
I'm Pete Hershend.
And I'm Jack Hershend, and together we've been creating memories worth repeating for over half a century.
Since May 1st, 1960, guests of Silver Dollar City have been traveling back in time, celebrating the Ozarks' unique culture and colorful past.
While connecting to the past, we know one must also have a vision for the future. That's why we have always embraced traits like curiosity, adventure, and imagination.
We've said it for decades. You have a great past ahead of you. And yes, through our culture and theming, the good people of this park have successfully transported millions of visitors back in time. Inspiration comes from so many people and so many places. Dreamers who dare to do good things are all around us.
That's why we're excited to announce the largest themed investment ever for Silver Dollar City.
And we're glad that you're coming along for the ride.
Thank you for helping us write a new chapter in our story.
Prepare to embark on the ride of a century as great minds dare to challenge the laws of time and space. Announcing Time Traveler, the biggest attraction ever for Silver Dollar City. A revolutionary coaster ahead of our time. Never done until now. Time Traveler is the fastest, steepest, tallest, complete circuit spinning roller coaster ever, anywhere. The world's fastest, vaulting at a hair-raising 50.3 miles per hour. The world's steepest, a 10-story, 90-degree vertical drop straight down and custom engineered to have an immediate out-of-the-station gravity-driven drop down an Ozarks mountainside. The world's tallest, custom designed for mountainous terrain with its tallest point, 100 feet. The world's first and only with 3 inversions, a dive loop, a vertical loop, and a 0G roll. The world's first and only with a vertical loop, a 95-foot tall loop. The world's first and only double launch. 0 to 47 miles per hour in 3 seconds and 30 to 45 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. Is time moving forward or backwards? No 2 journeys will ever be the same. Completely unprecedented. Time Traveler's spin is gravity-driven and controlled by a magnetic braking system, providing riders a unique thrill experience while still appealing to families. The ride launches adventurers twice while turning upside down 3 times, shattering what's known as gravity, breaking speed barriers, and defying the laws of gravity. The most incredible innovations come from those who believe they can change our world for the better, proving anything is possible as long as you dare to dream big, do good. Get ready for a revolutionary coaster ahead of our time. Coming to Silver Dollar City Spring 2018, Time Traveler.
So now the world has it, and here's the fact of the matter. There is only one place in this entire universe that you can ride Time Traveler, and that is right here at Silver Dollar City. And we know that there are people that are watching on Facebook in continents besides North America that are going to make decisions to visit here. And folks, these are your friends and neighbors from America's heartland, and we say welcome to Branson and welcome to Silver Dollar City, right? So Time Traveler, let's just think about that name for a minute. Fun name for a ride, I think. But guess what? Since May 1st, 1960, Silver Dollar City has been a venue, a vessel for time travel for 57 years. Now, with the footprint in the past, because we love the past, but we have bright eyes toward the future. And that is so incredibly important as we plan for the future for Silver Dollar City. We're getting ready to show you a lot of details about this ride. Now, those of you who may not be coaster fanatics, coaster fans, some of these terms may not be so meaningful to you. To the coaster world that's tuned in and those who are in this room, some of these terms are more meaningful than to those of you who just enjoy riding roller coasters. So for those of you who may be lay people in roller coaster terms, here's what you just need to know. It's going to be really fun, and it's going to be really thrilling, and you're going to go upside down, and you're going to spin, okay? So we're going to give all kinds of details right now. First of all, let's talk about the spin. Every car of every train is going to actually spin 360 degrees. Now you'll notice the really important words here, magnetic spin control. And what that means is that there is a control to the spin. So the car doesn't spin rapidly in circles. It spins in a controlled format, which means that Joe Blow, like me, is going to have fun on this ride as opposed to it constantly being a really fast spin. So a control spin, which is really important. We'll talk a little more about that in just a couple of minutes. Number two, that, my friends, is the drop. That, my friends, is the drop the very second you leave the load station. Unlike a lot of coasters where you then take a little lift and you go clickety-clack up a lift, this has no clickety-clack up a lift. You leave that station and you immediately do a 90-degree vertical drop. Now remember geometry days. 90 degrees means what? Straight down. You're going to be able to go to the load station today. We built a special observation deck where you can look out at that 90-degree vertical drop. You can even do a selfie stop there. We actually have a see-through floor so you can take a photograph all the way down to the ground for all of those 90 feet. It's a blast of a photo op, but it helps you understand what's going to happen next spring when the track goes straight down 90 degrees, 10 stories. Number three, this is a dive loop. It's one of the inversions that's built into the coaster. Number four, double launch. The first launch is 0 to 47 in just at 3 seconds, and the second launch is 30 to 45 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds. So 2 launches. And remember, from the drop to the inversions to the launches, you're spinning. Number 5, another inversion, vertical loop, and this is a 90-foot tall vertical loop. And finally, you will actually have 0G experience on this roll, which means that it's going to be an incredible sensation. In addition to all of those facts, please understand that this ride will go in and out of itself, over and under itself 14 times. So there will be up to 3 trains at a time on this coaster, and you'll be going in and out and up and down and watching other trains and other riders enjoying the ride as well, as long as your eyes are open. The price tag for this entire project is $26 million. Makes this the biggest announcement we have ever made in Silver Dollar City's history. The ride is manufactured by world-class ride manufacturer Mach Rides of Germany. Mach is a family-owned company which has been in business not for 57 years, not for 100 years, but for over 200 years. The company began as a wagon manufacturer and eventually began creating rides. Their first coaster was almost 100 years ago. The Mach family also owns the internationally acclaimed Europa theme park. With its thrills, shows, and resort hotels, there are a lot of similarities to the park to Silver Dollar City, and we're very proud and honored to be partnering and associating ourselves with the Mach family as they create this ride for us. The Mach company has actually passed through 8 generations of family ownership. 8 generations of Machs have owned the company. Their talented engineering team and state-of-the-art manufacturing have created Time Traveler. Now, direct from Germany is Dennis Gort, and Dennis is going to join me on the stage. Let's please give him a welcome to the heartland of the United States of America. Sir Dennis. Welcome, my friend.
Hi, Brad. Glad to be here.
So Dennis has worked for Mach for several years. Again, Mach is a family-owned company. Silver Dollar City, Herschen Family Entertainment, a family-owned company. We like that kind of camaraderie, and we share that part of our story together. Dennis, you have created a lot of fun rides as an engineer, and you have chosen to take a thrill coaster and add spinning cars to that coaster. How did you do that?
So we at Mach Rides, so first it's great to be here at Silver Dollar City. And we at Mach Rides, so we are a very innovative company, and we also like to think big and have new ideas. And we already had a spinning coaster, and we also had a launch coaster. And then we came up with the maybe a little bit crazy idea, why don't we take the spinning coaster and put that on a launch coaster? And that's why we came up with this idea. And Silver Dollar City was very excited about that.
We were very excited about that. And the fact that it's not only a launch and a spinning, but an inversion coaster as well. Now behind us, you'll notice drone footage. This is actual drone footage of the construction site. So you can see the track, the building. You'll see all of that behind us. That actually is the current construction site. So you can see the progress. It is not completed, but is certainly under construction. Just almost 2 years ago, we traveled to Germany to ride a prototype car on one of Europa's thrilling launch and inverted coasters. We put this spinning car, you put the spinning car on that coaster, and it was not a controlled spin. It spun like a teacup. Dennis, I am one who laughs when I ride rides, but I will tell you, I screamed on that ride. So, after riding it, I don't know, a couple of dozen times, spinning uncontrollably, we all had conversations, and we recognized that for that kind of a ride to be at Silver Dollar City, the spin needed to be controlled. So please help us understand what your team did to design a ride that would control the spin.
Yeah, so after we have done the first test rides, so we were also a little bit concerned, also Silver Dollar City was, a little bit concerned that the spinning may be too high for this ride. And also for us, it was very important to create a ride that is very appealing to a broad audience. And therefore, we decided together with Brad and the Silver Dollar City team to include something to reduce the spinning. So we came up with the idea to include an onboard magnet and have a steel fin on the upper gondola, and these two parts will interact with each other. And when the rotation will start to become too much, then the magnetic force will increase and the spinning will get reduced. So it will be self-controlled, and therefore it will never spin too much.
Bottom line, it will never spin too much, okay? So Dennis figured out how to make that work. What you and I need to know is it'll never spin too much. That's an important fact. Just how many other rides is Mach currently constructing, and where are they located?
So currently we are constructing 10 rides and working on over 20 rides, and they are all over the world. They are in China, Australia, all over Europe, and here in the States. But this ride, that's definitely a big one for us. So this is a big milestone and a very important project.
Dennis, thank you. It doesn't hurt our feelings at all for you to say it's your favorite.
Yeah, of course, it's one of our favorites.
But in the scope of your rides, this is a pretty big ride.
It's amazing big. So it's a big project. It's one of the biggest rides we have built here in the States. So we are really excited as a company and looking forward to get the first rides.
Dennis, thank you for traveling across the ocean to be with us today.
Thanks for being
here.
Thank you.
Thank you. I will tell you that Dennis and his team, and I know a lot of them are watching in Germany right now live, and we'll say hey to the Mach factory in Germany. Mach is it's state-of-the-art engineering, and it's state-of-the-art manufacturing. I won't get into all the details of how they build their track, but I will tell you, after multiple trips to Germany, it is their class company and their state-of-the-art manufacturing, and we are so excited to open this ride this coming spring. Now, I want to just take a little pause and talk about the scope of the investment and what that means about our belief in Branson and what that means about our belief in Silver Dollar City. From 2013 to 2018, cumulatively, Silver Dollar City's investment is over $50 million in this park. $50 million. We love our past. We love Branson's past. But we are so incredibly excited about the future of this community, and we are incredibly excited about the future of Ozark Mountain Country. We believe that there are more reasons for people to visit Branson today than ever in the past, and we are so incredibly excited to share that message and to continue to invest in this park, this very special place, to encourage more visitors to visit Branson and to visit Silver Dollar City. While we're talking about 2018 today, I also want to take just a quick moment and talk about something that we are already doing for 2017. We announced it almost a year ago, but I want to make sure everybody understands how big Christmas at Silver Dollar City is and how big Christmas at Silver Dollar City is going to be in 2017. You see, in November of 2017, this year, we will open Christmas in Midtown. It's a $1.5 million investment. We are adding 1.5 million LED lights in that investment. And I'll give you a few little teasers here to help you understand the scope of what will be included in Christmas in Midtown. There's a Merry Christmas lighted marquee that goes over the street in Midtown. It's 30 feet long and goes over the street. There is a Santa and sleigh and 8 reindeer, and the reindeer legs are animated. 50 foot long over the street, Christmas in Midtown. There is a light pole Christmas tree. It's on a platform. I'll not give you all the details, all the boring details, though you'll be in awe of that tree. I will tell you that from the top of the star of that tree to the base of the street is 90 feet tall. And I'll also tell you that there's a globe in the center of it all, and that globe is 30 foot in the air, and that globe around the circumference says glory to God. And we are so excited to reveal Christmas in Midtown that first Saturday of November, and the lights go on all the way through New Year's Day this year. So please make sure that you understand how big Christmas is at Silver Dollar City. Cumulatively, with those 1.5 million lights, Silver Dollar City will now host 6.5 million lights, and we've been proclaimed by the Travel Channel as the most illuminated park on earth, and I'm hopeful that we can continue that acclamation as we keep going. Please understand that every day, every year, for our 57-year history, we believe in doing what we can to help make a difference in our world and in our community. Throughout the story of Time Traveler, what you've seen today and what you're going to see a lot in the next year, we will celebrate not only those who are dreamers, because there are a lot of people who can dream. I'm just going to do a little sidebar here. There are also people who like to complain, who think they're dreamers. We want to celebrate those who not only dream, but do good. Thus the words, dream big, do good. In Outlaw Run, we celebrated law enforcement and the good men and women of law enforcement. In Fireman's Landing, we celebrated those volunteer firefighters and rescue workers from sea to shining sea, 70% of them that do not get one penny for their work. And during Time Traveler, we want to encourage and promote people to dream big and do good and make a difference in their community.
You can finally now say it. Time Traveler, that's right, we have made the big announcement. Time Traveler is our new coaster. It's our 7th coaster here at Silver Dollar City, and it will be opening up next spring in 2018. We're back here for some more exclusive content of this live stream, and you won't want to tune out because not only do we have a couple more interviews, but at the end of this, you're going to get to see the full ride animation for the first time in history right here. So don't turn off your computer screens, don't shut down the phones right now, because in just a couple minutes you're going to get to see the full ride animation for the first time. So now that we've announced it, there's a lot to process, a lot to take in. The ride is Time Traveler. It's the biggest, it's the fastest, it's the tallest, and it spins. And here to talk a little bit more about it is Mr. Dennis Gort from Mock Rides. We just saw Brad talk to you on stage, Dennis, just a couple moments ago. So what I'm just wondering, as you're sitting there in the audience, you're watching everyone get to really take in what this ride is for the first time. And for you, this is a couple of years of your life that you've spent designing this ride. What was it like for you as you watch people see what it's like for the first time?
So it's true, we're working now for this project for over 2 years, and it's really exciting to see the people that they are also getting excited, that they like what we have done. So this is the reward for all the hard work we have done in the last 2 years. So that's great, and we are really looking forward for this project.
I know I had goosebumps myself just watching it. Now, this is a spinning coaster, and people have seen spinning coasters before at fairs or other amusement parks or theme parks. What is it about this particular coaster that is so intense? Why is this such a big deal?
So normally when you're talking about a spinning coaster, it's only a minor coaster which is not that tall, maybe 60 feet, 70 feet. But here we are talking about a coaster that is 100 feet long, high. And also that's the first coaster that goes upside down on a spinning coaster. So you have also 2 launch sections here, which has never been done on a launch coaster, on a spinning coaster before. And that's making it so unique. And also the height differences is more than 100 feet. The length is extremely long. So there are so many world records in this ride that I hardly can tell them at the moment right now.
That's right. This is not, just the biggest ride at Silver Dollar City or even in the country. This is a ride unlike anything else in the entire world. And from what I understand, we can't even ride anything similar to this even within the next few years.
Yes, that's true. So this will be the first of its kind here in Silver Dollar City, and the next one, So there's no one planned at the moment, so it will take some years until another client might want to buy one.
That's right. So this is the only place in the entire world where you can ride anything resembling this coaster. Now, really quickly, like you said, there's a lot of big features to this ride, a lot of world records. What's your personal favorite? What are you most excited about?
So I'm really excited about the drop out of the station. So I had the chance yesterday to walk on the side, and it looks amazing. So if you're thinking you're sitting in the coaster on the station and then dropping down 10 stories vertically, 90 degrees, so that will be a hell of a ride.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Dennis from Mock Rides. You can go on ahead and step back into the theater. I think you've earned it. Go get something to drink, have some lunch right now. Thank you very much, Dennis. Now, next up right here, we have Mr. Dwayne Martin. And for any of you watching at home who do not know who Dwayne is, well, now it's time you learn, because he is the foremost. I'm going to throw a lot of hyperbole at you right now. He is the foremost leading expert on roller coasters in the world. He is a statistician. He is a fiend for coasters, and not only that, he has created the Roller Coaster Database, which is the largest database for roller coasters in the entire world. If anybody knows anything about roller coasters, it's Dwayne Martin. How was that for an introduction?
That's about the best I've had. Thank you.
So Dwayne, now that we've announced it, how do you feel? What do you think about this? What are your first impressions?
Just as Dennis said, the drop out of the station is the part that shocked me. When I first saw what was going to happen here, and I saw, okay, spinning coaster, and you're going to do what? And saw this drop out of the station. And for those that may not be understand when we say drop out of station, is you don't go up a traditional lift hill. You sit in the station, you leave the station, and you just drop 100 feet or something close to that straight down. So there's not going to be any lazy trip up a lift hill before you get the ride going.
Right. So, I mean, when you think about the time that you're sitting on this coaster from start to finish, in most coasters there is kind of like you said, the lazy clickety-clack, and you're not going to have this with this at all from start to finish.
No, none. I mean, because even when it is time to get back to the station stuff, where there's launch sections that bring you back. So everything about that is kind of an aggressive step rather than there's going to be no dull moment on this ride.
So, Dwayne, you're going to be back here next March to ride it?
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you very much, Dwayne, and thank you to Dennis. Now, we are just a couple minutes away right now, like I said, from being able to see the ride animation from start to finish for the first time in history. So don't turn off your computers. Don't turn off your phones right now. You're going to get to see Time Traveler, the world's biggest, fastest, steepest spinning coaster in the entire world. You're going to get to see the ride animation here for the first time. What's amazing about this coaster is we have experts here. We have engineers who spend their life and devote their lives to roller coasters and to rides, and most of them are just slack-jawed. They're left speechless when this announcement was made. That's the crazy thing about Time Traveler, is you cannot ride this ride or anything else like it in the entire world other than here at Silver Dollar City. It's amazing when you think about it. In 1972, Silver Dollar City, we opened our first roller coaster, Fire in the Hole. It's still in operation today, and it's a classic for many of our fans and our season pass holders who love to come and ride Fire in the Hole every year, year after year. But really, when you think about a roller coaster in the traditional sense, Silver Dollar City did not even build one until the year 1993 with Thunderation. Not long after that, we added Wildfire, Powder Keg, and we even have a coaster for the youngsters out there, to kind of introduction coaster. So now this is our 7th coaster, Time Traveler. Not only is it our biggest, not only is it the craziest with the spin, but it's also got the smallest footprint of any of our large coasters in the entire park. So that's what's another thing that's amazing about this, is it threads in and outside of itself 14 times. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've talked enough about it. We've shown you enough pictures. It's now time to see the ride animation for the first time. So stay tuned. Here we go right now. You're going to get to see Time Traveler in its entirety for the first time in history. Here we go.
Adventures you've come to know here at Silver Dollar City. As we look toward our past, and Pete reminded us in that video, Silver Dollar City has said for decades, you have a great past ahead of you. And with that excitement, we're so excited to tell you all of this information about Time Traveler. As we look forward to this coming spring and this new attraction, please always be looking for ways that each of us can make a difference in our communities. Chances that we have to dream big and do good. In just a moment, we'll watch a time traveler animation, real-time animation that you'll be able to experience when you ride Time Traveler this coming spring. For those of you in this space, I am so sorry we can't make this offer to those on Facebook Live around the globe. But for those of you in this space, right afterward, you're going to walk back here, and there's lunch behind us. And then we will take you, and I know some of you are on a tight time frame, so we've got the lunch in a box if you need to take it to go. But then we'll head to the ride load station where you'll be able to look out at the construction site, be able to look out the observation window, take photographs, do all of those kinds of things. And while there, you will be able to be the very first to sample a new ice cream called Time Traveler, created by our friends at Highland Dairy. It's French silk chocolate ice cream with a crispy layer of chocolate, with a layer of marshmallow cream, and a chocolate sauce. And I will tell you, it is worthy of the name Time Traveler. You'll be able to buy it in your grocery stores this coming spring. And those of you on Facebook, sorry, that's the soonest you can get it. But those of you in this room, you get a sample today, and as Lisa said, you also have a gift that you'll get at the load station. Again, we know that some of you are on a tight time frame, so you can get your box, head right to the load station, or if you want to take a little time and enjoy your lunch backstage, and then you can do that as well. But we are so thankful that you chose to be here today, and for those of you who tuned in on Facebook Live, thank you for caring enough to watch our video, watch this information, and we encourage you to come visit us at Silver Dollar City. The citizens and I will welcome you with open arms. Now, fasten your seatbelt, enjoy this little video, and please dream big and do good. From our hearts to your hearts, thank you for being here today. You can go right through this curtain right here, grab your box, grab a beverage, and thank you. Enjoy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Joey back down here beside the stage. You've heard it. Time Traveler. It's a lot to take in. There's more world records and attributes than you could shake a stick at with this thing. It is an extreme spinning coaster, the first of its kind in the entire world, and it is right here at Silver Dollar City. I'm sure that you probably want to go watch that animation again. You want to learn as much about this as possible. So head to silverdollarcity.com right now. On silverdollarcity.com, it will tell you everything you would like to know and more about Time Traveler. But here's what you really need to know. It's coming spring of 2018. Spring of 2018, you can come and you can ride this ride for the first time. And you know, we've been talking about 2018, but there's a lot of fun left here at Silver Dollar City in 2017. We've got the Cowboy and Craft Festival, we have the Southern Gospel Picnic, and we have Christmas in Midtown during our Old Time Christmas Festival that's happening here this December. So come on back. We invite you to be our guest here at Silver Dollar City, not only next year to ride Time Traveler, but here for the remainder of 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, season passes go on sale November 1st. That's one way you can guarantee that you can ride Time Traveler as many times as you would like, and you're going to need to, because since this ride spins, no ride will ever be the same. You could ride this 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 times in a day, or even over the course of a season, and you will get a different experience every single time. That's one of the things that makes Time Traveler so special. So we thank you here for joining us today for our live stream of our big announcement of Time Traveler. It's so exciting to say that. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you and being our guest here at Silver Dollar City next year.